Okay, so given this data set, we're trying to find the following. So first thing we need to do is put this in order. So I'm looking for the lowest number here and I see that it's a 7. So I'm going to write as far left as possible just so I have enough space. I write the 7. Next comes a 9. Next comes this 11. 15 looks like it's next. 16. 19, 20, 27, 28, 31, and 32. So now I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pieces of data. That means this is an even data set. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces on this side. It means that when I'm splitting the data this time, my middle is the middle of the two middles. So my Q2, my median, my middle is luckily just 19. Nice, easy, in the middle of two 19s is just 19. Next, I look at this second half of the data separate from the first half of the data. And so here I have 6 pieces of data. So I'm going to look for the middle of those 6. So in between a 27 and a 28 will be 27.5. That's my Q3. In between my 11 and my 15. So this one might be harder for you to see, like in between 11 and 15. So we're going to actually add them together. 11 plus 15 is 26, and divide by 2. 26 divided by 2 is 13. So your Q1 is the middle of 11 and 15, which is 13. If you can visualize that, great. If not, you just add them and divide by 2. So now I have my median, 19. I have my mode, my most occurring is 19. I have my minimum. I have my maximum. I have my Q1. I have my Q3. And then I can calculate the rest from here. Okay, let's go do the mean of adding these all up. So I'm going to go 15 plus 20 plus 9 plus 32 plus 27 plus 19 plus 16 plus 28 plus 31 plus 7 plus 11 plus 19. That's all going to be divided by 12. Take a second to do that on your phone calculator. Don't use my numbers. Use the ones originally from the top so that you don't make a mistake. So 15 plus 20 plus 9 plus 32 plus 27 plus 19 plus 16 plus 28 plus 31 plus 7 plus 11 plus 19. I'm getting 234. Now, the first time I do it and I get a number, that's great. But I like to do it twice just in case to make sure, especially on the mean, that I didn't make a mistake. So here I go again. 15 plus 20 plus 9 plus 32 plus 27 plus 19 plus 16 plus 28 plus 31 plus 7 plus 11 plus 19, and I still get 234. I'm going to divide that by 12, and my mean is 19.5. Okay, now let's go down and do the IQR. The formula for IQR is equal to Q3 minus Q1. It's the interquartile range. So here I go. Q3 is 27.5 minus Q1, which is 13. So do it on a calculator to be safe. 27.5 minus 13 is 14.5. All right, that's my IQR. I need that in order to do this outlier test part. So remember that you've got these formulas written down. It's Q1 minus 1.5 times the IQR. That's our lower cutoff for the outlier test. And then we've got Q3 plus 1.5 times the IQR, and that's our upper outlier test. All right, so plugging in Q1 is 13 minus 1.5 times the IQR. Where did these numbers come from? Here's my Q1. The 1.5 times is part of the formula, and here's my IQR. Okay, then I'm going to go plug into the other one. Q3 is 27.5, 1.5 times the IQR. Again, where did these numbers come from? Q3 is right here. We just calculated it. And my IQR is the same one I just got. We're just plugging into that formula. So we have to multiply and then subtract. 13 minus 1.5 times 14.5. And that gives me 21.75. So 13 minus that is going to be negative 8.75. Sometimes our lower cutoff comes out negative. So obviously there's no lower outliers because we don't have any numbers in our data set that are below this. Okay, the next one is going to be 27.5 plus 21.75. This 1.5 of this comes out to the same number. And so this one's going to give us 21.75 plus 27.5 is 49.25. So now I look at my data set and I see, are there any pieces of data greater than this? There are no upper outliers either. So no lower outliers, no upper outliers. That means that we can just go ahead and make our box and whisker plot normally. So I'm going to go grab a ruler. I'm going to go connect a line. Scaling is up to you. How do you want to scale? We need to go from a 7 up to a 32. So you can try by ones, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Maybe if I squiz them. 1, 2. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we definitely made it by just counting by ones with every line. Okay, so we start the box. The box goes from your Q1 at 13 to your Q3 at 27.5. Connect that box. And then we draw in our Q2 through 19. Then we draw our whiskers out to the min and the max. Since there's no lower outlier or upper outlier, we're just going to do our whisker out to the 7 minimum. And we're going to do our whisker out to the 32, the maximum. This is my Q3, my Q1, and my Q2. We're done. How's yours look?